Eagles, and welcome to Season 14, Episode 23 of Eagle News.
Today is Wednesday, October 14th, 2020, and Happy National Dessert Day.
My name is Levi.
And my name is Emily.
Today's headlines. This week, we do not have school on Friday the 16th due to Coda Day. Enjoy your day off. The teachers are going to be working really hard.
Remember, students, student pictures will be on Tuesday, October 20th and Wednesday the 21st. Today is Spirit Day. Eagle News will be going around all day long to get pictures of you guys in your team colors. Make sure you share your red, white, and blue.
Next Wednesday is wear your best college football gear, Buckeye gear, to school. Next Wednesday here at Hyatt's. Tomorrow, remember to wear your Browns Steelers gear. Mr. Meta tried to slip that in the script. Where did Mr. Benish? Mr. Weck? Mr. Mitch? Which fan base is larger in Hyatt's? Let's find out tomorrow. Today, Eagle News visited Mrs. Osborne, who just had a birthday last week, and spent some time with her to talk about what it's like to be a teacher with a hybrid schedule. She has a lot of important stuff to say. Check this out.
Eagles!
It's Meredith
And Emily, and today we're going to be asking Miss Osborne what it's like to be a teacher at Hyatt's with all the new modifications. What's it been like not having an entire class size in at the same time?
It definitely has its pros and its cons. The pro being that smaller classes mean more interaction, hopefully getting to engage with the kids a little bit easier. But not having a lot of kids, I find that the kids are very quiet and it's harder to get some class discussions going.
Have you found any new technology applications to replace things we can't do in class anymore?
One thing that I've been trying to use is Flipgrid to see their faces, to answer questions and do things. And the discussion board on Schoology has been a nice way to stay engaged with the kids during their at-home learning days.
How has your lesson planning changed this year?
Lesson planning has changed a lot. When you have to teach the same thing 2 days in a row, it kind of pushes things back. I'm moving at a slower pace than I'm used to moving.
Have you found something positive or a silver lining to teaching this way that you maybe weren't expecting?
A silver lining definitely is that smaller class size, just being able to have the less kids and being able to work a little bit more closely.
Based on this last month, what do you think students could do better?
All of my kids on Team 802 are going to know the answer to this question. I would wish that the students would talk more in class. The masks I get are hard and the PPE in front of you, but help your teachers out, talk to them, participate. Don't let the masks hide who you are and what you know, and participate.
It's Meredith
And Emily with Eagle News.
Thanks for watching.
Bye. Thank you, Mrs. Osborne, for your time. Let's go, students. Speak up in class and participate. Now let's head to Megan in the Eagle News Doppler 5 million weather report station for today's weather.
Thanks, Emily. Here's today's weather report for Powell. Today in Powell, the high is 71 degrees and the low is 56. It's going to be a bit windy, but mostly sunny. It's going to be a wonderful day to go outside and have some fall fun. Let's head back to the newsroom with Emily and Levi to see what Mr. Meta's best thing he found on the internet last night.
Thank you, Megan, for such an awesome weather report. It's going to be a beautiful day today.
Our next segment for Eagle News today is Mr. Meta's best thing on the internet. For today's news, we take a minute to remember a baseball legend for the Cincinnati Reds, Joe Morgan, who passed away on Monday night. He was 77.
Check out this footage Mr. Meta found of Joe hitting a home run in the World Series. This is pretty cool to see.
Took some extra hitting practice. There she goes, deep to right field. Could be out of here. 1-0 Cincinnati. That's his third World Series home run. Joe Morgan. Looks like a low sinking fastball. That is Doyle Alexander's.
Joe Morgan was also a very good baseball announcer for the Reds and for ESPN broadcasting for many years after retiring from the game. A true baseball legend will be missed.
On to lunch. Well, boys and girls, let's see what's for lunch. I wonder who has the lunch report for us today. Ooh.
Today for lunch is brunch for lunch.
Chicken sandwich and popcorn pizza.
And a deli sandwich and fruit of your choice.
And milk in your milk.
Thank you for that amazing lunch report. That menu is top notch and I can't wait to eat at lunch today.
Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's take a look at some of the work going on here in Eagle News.
With the 6-second week starting, new students in the Eagle News class are learning the process of making a video, skills to make a video better, learning what they want to do for the newsroom here, and figuring out some of their ideas for the video work.
Lots to do, and Mr. Meta is pumped for some new work from Eagle News teams in the upcoming weeks.
It's now time for trivia! Let's hear what the question of the day is here at Eagle News Family Feud Trivia Studio.
Thanks, Levi, and welcome to Trivia Night here on Eagle News. The number one answer from Tuesday's news was doctors for 30 points. Remember, teachers, that you need to text Mr. Meta the answer to earn your points for today's show. Today's trivia question is, what is the most uncomfortable thing on which you have ever slept? Again, what is the most uncomfortable thing on which you have ever slept? Send Mr. Meta your answer to earn your points. Let's head back to the newsroom for today's Hispanic Latinx fact of the day.
Our Hispanic Latinx culture fact of the day is, a record of 32 million Latinos are projected to be eligible to vote in 2020, up to 27.3 million in 2016.
The 2020 election will mark the first time that Hispanics will be the largest racial and ethnic minority group in the electorate, accounting for just over 13% of eligible voters.
Sports. In the NFL, the 1-3 Chargers played the 2-2 Saints on Monday Night Football, and with the Saints won in overtime with a score of 33-30. That's a mouthful.
Due to COVID-19 pandemic, the 4-0 Bills and the 3-0 Titans big game was postponed to last night. We will update the score on this tomorrow's news. The girls' volleyball season is officially over and the cross-country team only has one more meet left on October 24th.
Be on the lookout for more higher sports news because our winter sports are starting soon. Go Eagles!
We here at Eagle News are a bit sad because this was the week that the 8th grade was supposed to be in Washington, D.C.
One of the new memorials that we could have been visiting was the Dwight Eisenhower Memorial.
Leah didn't go to D.C. to visit it, but she has to report about the newest tourist attraction in Washington.
Eagles, it's Leah with Eagle News. Today I'm going to tell you all about the new Eisenhower Memorial. A memorial to the 34th President of the United States was revealed. This is to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower. This was made to honor his accomplishments in his life. Eisenhower served 2 4-year terms. Before he was elected president, he was a general in World War II, and he led D-Day on June 6, 1944. The memorial park was designed by Frank Gehry. In the memorial, Eisenhower is shown in 3 different ways. He is shown as the president, as the general, and as a child. If you are in Washington, D.C., you should definitely check out the Eisenhower Memorial. Thanks for watching, Eagles. Now let's go back to the newsroom.
That was a great video, Leah.
Now let's head to Megan for This Day in History.
On October 14, 1912, before a campaign speech in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Theodore Roosevelt, the presidential candidate for the Progressive Party, was shot at close range by salon keeper John Schrank while greeting the public in front of the Gilpatrick Hotel. Schrank's bullet aimed directly at Roosevelt's heart, but failed to mortally wound the former president, because its force was slowed by a glasses case and a bundle of manuscript in the breast pocket of Roosevelt's heavy coat, a manuscript containing Roosevelt's evening speech. Schrank was immediately detained, and Roosevelt went on to deliver his scheduled speech, only after he was rushed to the hospital. Now back to Levi and Emily in the studio.
What a show. I thought it was a good one.
On that note, that isn't today's Eagle News. On that note, that's it for today's Eagle News. But before we go, we want to share with you our quote of the day.
Stop being afraid about what can go wrong and be positive about what can go right. My name is Emily.
And my name is Levi with my glasses fogged.
And I'm Megan.
We hope you enjoyed watching today's broadcast of Eagle News.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow's broadcast.
We are glad we can be part of your Wednesday. Have a great day, Eagles.
Bye.